Watch 2-3 on the business, whole team got wins and the wheel still spinning. I told them what I told them.
Right. Right. I mean, I was more like I played both systems, so I don't really just have an opinion on it because, like I say, I used to be. Well, no, when I mean like I don't have an opinion, like I can play either one. That's what I mean by like, when I said I don't have an opinion. Right. Right. I'm probably gonna play with Atlanta, but we're gonna see.
Hey,
Daddy. Hey. Huh? Yeah, give me. Hold on a second. Stop, baby boy. Stop.
Can I get a drink?
Yeah. Yeah. That's usually who I play with, either Atlanta or I play with the Ravens.
That's not the Ravens.
Hello.
They're playing as the Ravens.
No, they're not.
Or the Eagles. Are they playing as the Eagles?
No, they playing as the Cardinals.
Let me explain what I did. Can I
Are you the Eagles?
Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
What are you trying to get?
Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Hey, could count on my power.
Okay, I'll get you one in just a second. Give me 1 second.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals.
I'm the Falcons. He's the Cardinals. My new friend that I met off the PlayStation.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
If you gonna stay in here, go turn the light off in the bedroom.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And
yeah, I play on. I play on the line a lot, but like you said, I'm in the league too, and a lot of the leagues that I was in are kind of, they're upper because they're more of an not Xbox, but a PS4 player than I am, because I ain't played on PS4 in probably almost like 2 years. Like I play every once in a blue moon. So
on 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, he's going to air it out right up. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
We had an idea that they might come out and challenge the secondary, but I don't know if we thought it'd be right out of the gate on the very first play of the game. But they did so successfully, they've got to feel good about how things have started.
Wow.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Cardinals' 28-yard line.
Hey,
now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up.
It takes a lot, though.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, now Ryan. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
Yeah, that was yours. That was yours.
Scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
I'm gonna try not to do that again.
Good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Now it's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the
no, I'm from Oklahoma.
Traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yeah, I'm born and raised out here in the Indian.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I got family who live out in Houston. Like most of my family's from Oklahoma somewhere, and the rest of my family's from too.
And ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Right. Right. Yeah, I've been to Kentucky, but it's been a couple years though.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
Right.
Daniels on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Murray now finds the open target, Arnold. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, the catch made.
I backed off too fast.
Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 61 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the
I'm in the actually I live in the middle.
Because
like,
he took off.
Because I'm in Tulsa.
That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Right. So I'm right in the middle.
And a nice return sets him up
but
right
I'm a Sooner fan, so that I'm a big heart Sooner fan. We should not have went to 4 quarters with y'all last week, but we won, so that's all that matters.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. These two teams all tied after 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the thing is he got to come out. He can't be doing all this. He's sitting in the pocket too long.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone.
Intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off near the 32. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know
not want you to catch
like this. This is definitely
I knew that was a bad idea from the get-go, but I tried it anyway.
The second it was leaving his hand.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things.
Yeah, because Mike, like I said, that's my thing is I got to make friends on here. I got my cousin and all them that play, but I only got maybe a couple friends that play on here. And I play with them in the league.
2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Oh, man.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Arnold. And he'll get it into enemy territory.
Yeah, because I got to get it better, Mike, at that.
At the 49. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Oh, no, you son of a gun.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins. Throwing on first down is Murray.
Thank you.
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted.
Goodbye.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback.
No, I play all the time. Like, I'm actually I ain't gonna say a single parent, but his mom and me, we have no custody papers or anything like that. We just, we split them up and, let them spend time with both of us.
Pick six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A break there for this offense.
No, I'm single, bro.
To start at the 40-yard line.
And that drive
my baby mama's straight black.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Well, see, what the thing with it is before we ever dated and all this other stuff like that, even with the whole simple fact, we were friends for over 10 years. Well, yeah, almost 10 years before we actually got together. Yeah, so she knows what kind of person I am. Now, the bad part about it, this is what's going to freak you out, and you're going to be like, what the hell? How you didn't beat the fuck out of him? She's married to my ex-best friend.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year.
Yeah,
Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick
that was my
Chubb
mistake.
with Cleveland on it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. That's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown.
Right.
You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I thought, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Right.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Yep.
Here's Powell on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Well, no, see, that's what I say. There's a little bit more to the story. Actually, if we're going to be honest, I'm the intruder.
About set to begin their next drive.
Because when I was friends with her, like the friend time that we were friends, they knew each other before I met both of them in 6th grade. So they were dating each other, you know, as puppy love or whatever. And then happily senior year, that's when me and her got together, and then we were together 3 years from that. And we had a son a year after we graduated. Who, me and the guy? No, I mean, we you know, talk to each other just because of the simple fact of, you know, everything that goes on, and because we have kids involved, because, you know, he has a brother and a sister.
A reminder coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us.
And that's kind of one reason why my baby mama doesn't trip on me, because I'm that kind of person that, thank you. I'm that kind of person that she knows all she got to do is call me, and I'm going to come do what I got to do for my son, no matter what time of night it is. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a lot, but I mean, I can't blame it all on her. Because some of it is my fault.
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. On 3rd down, Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Yep.
It's able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The 28-yard line.
Right.
Shotgun now from Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I can say, you know. And all the thing, I made sure that I was in my child's life, even though when me and his mom split up.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
At the 48-yard line.
Oh, yes, they married. They 4 years in.
First down, Murray. Throw left side,
right.
Complete. That's Arnold.
Right.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up second and
time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Sterling Hochrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Yep, and that's the thing, though. Like I told a lot of people, I was like, y'all don't understand. That's why I tell you, I was thankful that my son understand. His daddy is always going to be there in his life. No matter, and I've always told my son that, no matter how much me and his mom get into it, his mom is, that's the one thing that I can say that I know between me and his mom. She's never...
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Yep.
They run with Edmonds, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
I'm telling you, it makes a difference. Because I've had some friends that they went through some shit, and I'm like...
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. Murray now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Arnold. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards in the first down completion.
Yeah, and that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand.
Murray,
you know, that shit really affects people.
Knocked loose, fumble, and the Falcons grab it. Room here to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
The Falcons will run.
And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? It really changes things.
19, the Cardinals 14.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball.
And what makes it so bad is a lot of people can't say it. But I'll be 30 in like 2 years. If the Lord lets it stay like it is, I'll be made to 30 with 1 kid.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
I mean, you know, that's something to say right there. Like, not too many brothers, you know, this age now that can say they only have 1 kid and almost 30.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Arnold. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll be a gain of 10
Right.
to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Hey, hold on. Let me answer this phone real quick.
Here's Murray.
What's up,
from
man?
midfield. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold.
Yeah, I called you back because you called me earlier when I was at work.
The catch there brings up second down. It's a gain of 2nd and 5 after the 5.
I said, yeah, I called you back because you called me earlier because I was at work.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
Well, when you called, I wasn't, and then by the time I answered it, the call came in, and I was like, ah. So I was like, okay, she'll wait for a second. By the time I picked the phone back up to say hello, you hung up.
3 tight ends. Murray will give. This is Drake. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 2 yards and
Oh, because I joined that. I told you say sometimes that I don't be calling. So I left a message and made it urgent so that way you would know I called. And you couldn't say I didn't try to call back. That was the reason behind the urgent.
It's a loss of a yard there.
I wanted you to know that I did attempt to try to call back.
Use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 11 now.
I'm all right. I mean, you know, I'm making it, trying to survive, trying to work. I'm working on some stuff, and I'm online playing the game with a new friend that I met tonight.
On the slant, complete to Hopkins.
So we sitting here playing Madden.
Good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Huh?
On first
and
10, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete.
Well, I'm just telling you what I was told. I don't physically know. I'm just telling you what came out of her mouth. And Jay Sean, you know, will back it up because he was sitting right there when she told me. Which is bad. I mean, the child heard it. Well, I mean, I know that, but I'm just saying, I was just saying in general. Like, the only person that was around when she told me was Jay Sean. But, I mean, I know where you're coming from with that.
Again, they'll throw with
and yo, matter of fact, I know one other person that knows, but of course that's her family, and of course I know, you know, family ain't gonna always turn on them like this.
Larry Fitzgerald from Kyler Murray, and the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Partner, remember
but anyway,
film of Peyton
I ain't worried about it because I ain't really talked to him. I ain't really cared. I mean, like I said,
seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
What? That ain't what I've been told, but I mean, what I'm gonna do next time when I do see her, I'm gonna record it, and then that way I have it on recording to show you what she said to me.
They're on 31-yard line.
What said about me?
Huh? Well, it came to me basically just saying that you said or whatever, because I'm assuming the only person that I know that knew me other than when it came through Marquise would have been you that we talked to about recently. Because number one, the day I went over to, you know, her house, Marquise was there because he was talking to her. Now I don't know what they were talking about because I was in the car with Jay Sean. And then she came and hung out with me because I took her out to her auntie. And her auntie was the one, that's why I said there's another person who. But of course I know her auntie ain't going to turn on her and tell what she said to me because, you know, of course that's family confidence. But she said it in front of her auntie with me and Jay Sean sitting right there. You know, telling me, I'm like, why would you, you know, tell me this and why would you say that? Because she was like, somebody been saying that you over here talking about his son. I ain't said shit about it. I'm like, how the fuck was there? The only person that I know has been talking to her lately, you know, which is when, you know, when we were talking about it, when I found out that, you know, when you asked me like, oh yeah, he told me that he knew you, blah, 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 when I was at your house.
Right there on third down, like any defense, you never want to let them get anything.
But I just left it alone because I was like, I ain't got time. I got more important things to worry about. And, you know, it ain't really about, you know, what people say because at the end of the day, it's like we always say, you know, we know what we said, we know what we're doing. And that's why, you know me. That's why I came to you. Because I wanted to ask you, okay, did you say I said this? Okay, you said no. I left it alone.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Now I ain't got no boyfriend because of your bullshit.
You ain't got no boyfriend because of my bullshit.
Driving at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Oh, so he stopped talking to me.
Got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
I apologize. My fault. I was just being honest with you.
And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels.
I apologize. I didn't mean to start that. I was just, you know me. I like to come to the source because I hate for somebody to say something and then it don't be, what you actually said or how you said it. So that's why I asked what you said or what was going on. Because I'm like, you were the only one around that time that he would have said or whatever. And the way he came to me, said that this new girl he's talking to, and the only person I can think about new girl he's talking to was you.
Out to his left. Murray fighting, lost the football.
Ah!
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all.
You got lucky. You got that ball there.
Alerting everyone of the fumble.
But
and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline.
I sat over there and like I tell her, I got stuff to worry about because I'm trying to get all my shit together. I'm trying to clear up everything. I'm trying to keep my house going and make sure that me and Jay Sean have a roof over our head. So that's why I asked you when you said that it wasn't. I left it alone.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it.
So that's what I said. I apologize. I didn't mean to start it. I was just trying to find out if you had said anything or whatever, because I hate to come at you and be like, well, they told me you said this and this and this, and then you ain't said shit.
Hopkins making the catch. And past the 40.
And I've known her, which of course,
back-to-back receptions.
I don't know. Did I tell you about her, the girl that accused me of being her baby daddy?
And that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10.
Like women like this, did shit to you
on first down, Drake. And I think this defense knew what was coming.
Well, I'm not hanging out with her. Like, I just have seen her a couple times. And the only reason I have connection with her is because of through mutual friends. Like, of course, like the same thing with the Pays issue with you and her. Y'all have whatever y'all have.
Throwing on second and 14. Murray.
Oh my God.
Room at midfield. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle.
Like I said, I'll just try to sit over here, do what I got to do. Because, I probably see her every once in a blue moon at that. I don't see her that often. Now, versus where you were mad at me about the Tilly issue, that was different. I can understand why you were pissed off at me at that. Because, like you said, that girl literally had put me through hell. Just like this one did. But, I shouldn't have, went back pretty much is where I know it's where you're standing at.
Give him 9 there for the first down completion.
The Tilly issue. Remember you were mad at me because at that you called me, I was in the car with Tilly.
And that's incomplete.
Huh?
A lot of times it's that first read that you have.
And that's why I said that's the same reason. So I understand where you're coming from when you say, you sit talking to these people that have hurt you or done something to you that, could really mess up your life even more than what it already is. I fully understand where you're coming from. So that's why I can't really just, say, okay, you wrong or whatever, because you're right. You're straight out right about it. I'm letting people be in there. And that's probably some of my reason why I sit over here and I've had problems. Because I don't shut people out that I need to shut out.
A good pickup there at 22.
These guys are running offense like
and then of course I don't think you've told me, but I know I've had some other people tell me they say I'm too nice to people.
For them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think
that all he takes off with it. It's a fake.
I said I've had some other people tell me that I'm too nice to people.
Big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Like it says, people who have done stuff to me, I'm too nice to them. Versus I should shut them out and not be around them at all.
Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Ryan to throw.
Yeah.
He's going to let it fly.
This
is intercepted.
But,
and that should do it. Picked off at the 46.
How's your mama?
finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all
Praise the Lord for that.
10-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this.
So does she have to go back and get like tested again one more time or something, or they've already done it?
She has to go to Oklahoma City every Friday.
Oh, incomplete.
Okay.
Turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember you telling me she had to go to Oklahoma City, but I thought it was more than that. But I guess now, you know, because like you said, it's different. She don't have to go as much.
He's going to take off with it, and he'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. And now we're going to get a timeout. Brings up somewhat pointless.
Yeah, I saw the pictures of you and the babies.
seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see.
Was that today or was that earlier?
Now Murray. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And they were
okay. I'll be around, so you can come back in a little bit.
Fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one
you know,
in the fourth quarter,
I sit over here and make a lot though, because you know it's just the kind of one that I am. That you know you've always been there, and so it's just the thing. I know that's one thing I've been realizing in my life when I've been just looking up trying to get some stuff together. I need to really get rid of people in my life because stuff is not going to get better until I actually think about it, stop, you know, letting people fuck me over. And then on top of it, I have to think about, do I want my son to have to go through the same shit I went through? You know, and I know like that's just a simple fact like you are. You trying to do what's best for your kids. So in the sense of you trying to do what's best for your kids, you trying to figure out how to do that or how to make it. You know, because it's already not easy because you're doing it by yourself. So, but when did this happen though? So, but when did this happen? You was with you and Marquise. You said you lost a boyfriend behind it.